Hi guys, Mike in the Woods here, and today we're going to do an in-depth look at everything I have in my little pocket survival tin, which has been repurposed from a Rothco Fishing Kit to give me a bit more space compared to an Altoids tin, which is commonly used for these kits. And this I carry in my everyday carry bag with me everywhere. Let's take a look. Alright, so like I said, I repurposed an old Rothco fishing survival kit, so I had a bit more space than the smaller Altoids tins that are normally used for these sorts of kits. I have it bound together with an elastic band, as I normally keep this in my everyday carry bag, and this just prevents it from opening up and spilling its contents everywhere in my bag. But we'll take that off and pop it open and take a look. So the first thing you notice is I've got 4 matches strapped to the inside, along with the strike face. I've also got 2 needles for first aid and repair work. Moving on to the main contents, you'll see I've got 2 chloride wipes for first aid use, for disinfecting. This is one of my newest additions. This is the Rothco wire saw, which I've used a couple times, and surprisingly, it's not terrible. It fits in my little survival tin there, and it's a good way to process wood in a pinch. Moving on, I've got a set of coffee filters to use for filtering water, and in a pinch they also make tinder. I've got aqua tabs for purifying water. I've got some crazy glue, which is really good for repairing or for first aid if you need to seal up a wound or something. I've also got a small flashlight. I've got a mini lighter because starting fire in a survival situation, being able to do it with a ferro rod or anything more hardcore is obviously a good skill set to have, but in a situation where I'm forced to use the contents of this kit, a lighter is a much easier way of starting a fire, and the easier the better, the less you have to worry about. I've also got a birthday candle, which helps preserve flame and also serves as a backup light source in case the flashlight fails or gets lost. I've got a length of fishing line, which in addition to being used for fishing can also be used for repair work, because when you use fishing line for sewing, it actually makes the stitching load bearing. So if you have to repair a kit, use fishing line instead of normal thread, and you'll notice it actually lasts a heck of a lot longer. I've got a emergency whistle that I 3D printed, just simple PLA. Got a signaling mirror. You can maybe see the reflection of the GoPro there. I've got a length of dental floss. I could probably make do with a lot less, but this is a large amount of cordage, and in an emergency situation could also be backup fishing line if really needed. I've got a heavy-duty Ziploc plastic bag for water collection. So you collect water in that and then dunk one of those tablets in there and let it sit for a bit, and then you've got about half a liter of drinkable water. Got some minor bit of duct tape. I've got a flat folded in sheet of aluminum foil, which can be fashioned into a cooking pan of sorts. Normally I've got a $20 bill in there, but this is all I had to put in here for now for demonstration purposes. But essentially I put a $20 bill in there just in case I've run out of money or I don't have access to my money and I need emergency access to some funds for transportation or something. And the last few things taped to the very bottom here is I've got a set of fish hooks for fishing, obviously. And you can barely see it, but taped to the bottom is a single length of an X-Acto blade, and that serves as the knife of the kit. Well, that's everything I've got in my little pocket survival kit. It's a little bit bigger than most because it's in the larger tin compared to an Altoid survival tin, but personally I feel as though the larger size and weight is worth having the extra options in there. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you have in yours, suggestions for what I can change about mine, as well as any other feedback you might have. Additionally, if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe, and all the other stuff I always have to bother you to do. See you next week.